And we're
Oh,
live.
we're live? Okay. So, yeah, I mean, even I get scared,
I can
but the whole
imagine.
psychological challenge um about climbing is just it's so like, you can relate it to trading so much. Um you know how to do the moves, right? So like in rock climbing, you have something that's called like top rope where the anchor is already set up on the top. It's the safest way of climbing because if you fall, like you're not going to fall too far. But like lead climbing, you're going to be putting pieces of protection as you go up, and that's really like the serious climbing when you're climbing big multi-pitch walls. Like you have your rope's not long enough to reach the top, obviously, so you have to do it in multiple climbs. But uh, you know the moves on top rope, right? I can climb super hard grades on top rope because there's no fear of falling or blowing gear or anything like that. But as soon as I get on lead, my climbing skills go down a couple grades, and you can relate that to demo trading and going to a real account, really, because it's psychologically it doesn't make sense, right? Because I should be able to climb this grade, but as soon as I start getting on lead, my mind's playing games like how far am I going to fall? Is the last piece going to hold? Is it going to blow out? Is the next piece going to blow out? Is it going to catch me? Do I have enough rope before I hit the shelf below me? Right? There's a lot of things that are going through your head when you're climbing.
Clambering up a
Same thing
cliff
with
face.
trading, right? Because like, oh, is it going to hit my stop? Oh, did I protect myself properly? There's like all these. You'll second guess yourself a lot of the times. So yeah, I can relate climbing to trading a lot, but being scared and doing it anyways. Nah, that's cool, right? that's that's legendary. That's what we do, right?
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's a perfect analogy for trading. 100%. Like, I can only imagine what
Yeah, I
it's
think that's
like for you guys clambering up a cliff face and trying to get to the freaking peak. When you're, especially when you're, dude, you're running up routes that were literally set in place by a dude a week before you.
yeah, that one's new too. And then also we technically didn't have the proper gear for that climb.
What?
So I was pretty happy to get up to the top. I was expecting to get to a point where it was like it might be too dangerous and I have to down climb and pull gear. I've done that before, but luckily this time I was just in such a good headspace and the train was easy enough for me to just push through the parts where I couldn't protect it and just get up to the next part where I could put a piece of protection in. But yeah, it's like a puzzle. You have all these pieces and you have to use them at certain times. You can't use too many at once. Like you have to look up and like kind of it's like a strategic game of like how do I protect this safely and I can also have enough gear to get to the top.
God damn. So, like, you don't carry enough gear on you? Like, theoretically, like, if you don't carry enough gear on you to get to the top, or do you always have enough gear on you?
I typically do, but this route since it was new, it called for what's called big bros, which is like a specialized piece of a climbing equipment because it's meant for off with cracks and the gear is really big. So and it's expensive as well. So I don't have any of those because I never climb too much off with. And I said, you know what? Used to what's called running it out. So it's like like you can't get protection in there, so you just shut down that part of fear in your brain. You just keep climbing and just try to get to the next part where you can put a piece of gear in.
Jesus.
And that's yeah, that's where climbs can be rated R, so risk of an injury if you fall. So I was expecting to find no fall zones on this route, and I was actually pleasantly surprised that I could find gear pretty much the whole way. So I was very happy about that. I was surprised. I was expecting to have to do some risky stuff, but luckily we didn't have to do that.
No, and you climb with your girlfriend, dude. So the most important person in the world to you, who you spend the most time with, is below you on the cliff face.
Yeah,
That's
there's
wild, bro.
that.
I can't
So,
even
yeah, I
imagine.
never bring her into a situation that I can't get myself out of, right? Because I also have a lot of rope skills. So, her following me is a different story than me leading up to like something that, I mean, she still leads. She leads some sport routes, but trad climbing where you're putting the gear in, I mean, she's not too comfortable with that yet. But yeah, I'm never gonna bring her into a situation that I can't get myself out of.
That's crazy, dude.
And the fact that, well, since I'm leading, I'm putting the rope up, and then I'm pretty much putting the rope to the top anchors. If I had to, I could haul her up, like without having, she wouldn't even have to climb, knowing the skills that I know, make a 3-to-1 pulley system and then progress capture. Even if she was passed out, I can get down to her, lower us down. Like
Jeez,
I have the skills to do that.
dead weight. You can handle the dead weight, bro.
Yeah, so yeah, I usually keep a couple pulleys on me. You create like a 3-to-1 or a 4-to-1 system, so it increases the force you use.
Drag friction.
Just create a pulley system, and then you have a progress capture device, so it captures as it pulls through.
Damn.
Yeah, you definitely need to know that stuff if you're going out big multi-pitch in the middle of the desert where there's no cell phone service and you're out, say, with your girlfriend or even with your friends, like that might not be as experienced as you. You as a leader, you as like pretty much the guy who's the main guy, it's really coming down to you if things go wrong to get everybody out of the situation safely.
That's crazy, dude.
And if that means leaving gear, it's all right. Like I've luckily, knock on wood, I've never had to do that, never had to bail, so but if I had to, yeah, I mean, $300 definitely worth my life. And if I, come back the next day to go back up and grab the gear, I could do that too. So it's not the end of the world. You leave 2, 3 cams, wrap off. It is what it is. More like bruise your ego kind of a thing, but at least you don't get hurt.
Good times, dude.
But I compare like skydiving is like super like fast, and the anxiety is like the plane ride up, and as soon as you get out the door it's like boom, it's like, oh, this wasn't so bad. But with climbing, it's like the anxiety meter just keeps going up and up and up and up, and it's just like this slow burn. It's just like, until you get up to the top and you're like, oh, I made it to the top, okay, let's wrap down. And it's like such a huge relief, so it's like it lasts for hours.
Nice. I get it.
But
Totally
yeah,
get
you gotta do that kind of stuff. You gotta, if you're not doing, like, you gotta do some main character kind of type stuff.
it. By the way, we are live.
Oh, nice, sweet.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so I think Corey reached out. He was in the last stream.
Corey?
Yeah, skydiving buddy from my drop zone. I think it was like Skies the or
Blue Sea
some
Skies.
yeah, something like that. That's his username. So he asked me to go over how to set up the paper trading. I think that's a good thing we can go over in this stream. Like people who are just starting out,
Oh yeah.
we
Yeah.
can go over paper trading,
That's definitely the
how to
most
set that up.
intelligent way to do it, for sure. That's not
Yeah.
something I've ever done, but like if you're like more intelligent and measured in your actions, that's something you would do.
Yeah, but I mean, it can be a crux as well. Like it
Yeah.
can mess you up if you don't use it properly.
Yeah, I mean, if you jump into something on the paper trading or the demo trading and it goes like through the roof, you're gonna feel horrible that you didn't use live funds.
Yeah, and that's I mean, in the beginning you're gonna feel like that. So as a beginner, yeah, that's fully expected. The sooner you can get past those feelings and understand something, those feelings you have are exactly the same feelings that most other people have. What we're doing on this channel, you as a manic money financer, right? It's not financial advice, by
Ooh,
the way.
ooh, I
We
like
are
it.
reconditioning our minds. We are
Ooh.
doing the exact opposite of retail traders. So when your soul screams out, I want to jump back in, you sit on your hands, you say, "No, I don't like that. No, we don't buy green candles. That's not what crypto Corey taught me, right? This is just purely educational content. That's all this is." So, yeah, oh, that's not what Corey taught me. Corey taught me to buy the red candles, buy the fear, right? And if it continues down, well, that's great because then we can continue to add to our trade. But if price is going up and you add or you buy in and it pulls back, well, guess what? You're going to feel like crap, right? And
Manic.
right before we got onto the stream, I almost jumped back into the at store because I see like it was looking pumpy, but
It
thank
was.
God I didn't, right? Because dropping.
It is. Honestly, dude, like right
So
now it looks like a ideal opportunity. Like manic money financer, it oh dude, that feels good. Like that hits
yeah,
hard.
it just and it's naturally. It just came naturally, right?
It did.
So the manic money financiers out there, you all got something special, right? I got a bunch of people. Ever since we started streaming, there's like so many other people that have reached out to me. And I want to help everybody that I can. I'm a busy guy, right? So, but our dream is to, create our own trading group. We can get everybody together and then the more eyes on the market, the more we're going to win, right?
Yeah, as a
That's why
group,
me and Mike
as a
do this.
collective. Oh yes, 100%. Like the more eyes you have, like everybody brings a little bit of insight to the markets, and dude, like collectively, it just means we all win. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, and we get multiple different perspectives, right? That's
Exactly.
that's the main thing.
100%.
So, yeah, let's look at I'm going to keep an eye on the ad story here because it looks like a complex head and shoulders, to be honest with you, Mike. But this thing it's so new, right? You can't really be using smart money concepts on this.
But the thing you have to remember, dude, is the guy who started this is a developer on cryptocurrencies who's responsible for $600 million in market cap.
Yeah, so this ain't no little kid, rug pulling $20,000 here, right? But we all seen that. We all seen that meme. So,
Dude,
jeez.
that kid did a second cryptocurrency that was called Sorry. And then he rug pulled them too.
Oh, geez. Well, I mean, you guys, if you fall for that, I mean, I guess,
Fool me
I
once,
I really don't
shame
feel
on me.
sorry for you.
Fool me twice. No, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much the gist of that. So, that's what we mean by doing your research. What do we mean by do your own research? Well, that means jumping into something like this. Let me pull up the chart so
Do
you
it.
guys can see what I'm seeing. So, using something called Greener, this is a very powerful tool. On a lot of the new cryptos, right, you're gonna find them on here. So it's like, oh, I can't find it on TradingView. Well, guess what? Dex Screener is where you need to go, right? If you're a crypto dude like me, we're crypto dudes, right? We're not crypto
Dude,
bros. We're crypto
dude.
dudes.
So the
And
last
the
part of
big
that
difference
chart,
there.
Corey, I have to stop you for a second. That last part of that chart
Yep.
is an inverted head and shoulders.
Yeah, you got an inverted head and shoulders, like a complex inverted head and shoulders here. You see it? Not only that, though, but look at this. Look how beautiful it is. And I was telling Mike before we even got on the stream, we pulled from that low to this high, right? Don't tell me it goes right to the 786. Come on, Corey, you rigged that. You totally cherry picked that. Like, there's no way. There is no way. Come on. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, that's just how it is. It's the 786 yet again. How many times do we just keep doing this? This is like we're gonna sound like a broken record. Don't tell me I just hit the 786. Yeah, I hit the 786 and reversed. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm jumping back in, folks. There you go.
43
And
seconds.
it could go, I've seen these new small market cap. They like to retrace it to the 886 sometimes. So you might be saying, Corey, I don't have the 886 on my Fibonacci tool. So what is the Fibonacci tool, right? So everybody's watching this. This is the same thing as trading. It's using TradingView, really. You come up in here and it's a tool down on your toolbar. It says fib retracement. You're going to click that, right? Now you engage the Fibonacci tool. So you drag it from high to low. There you go. And you might be saying, how do I get that 886? Well, we double click on the Fibonacci tool and then you come in here, right? You put in 0.886 and you add that to your Fibonacci. I want you to go and do that right now. Do it right now. You're now adding a level to your Fibonacci that most people don't use. Let me give you one more. So we're going to double click, right? And I want you to put in the 706, right? 0.706. And we're going to make that color orange, right? Then you see that? See how we have a response there? This is another level used by institutions. This is smart money concepts, folks. You're not going to get this anywhere else. And the way I had to get it, I had to pay some money to do that. So I'm giving it to you for free. How I set my Fibonacci. Most people ain't going to give you that. Hey, they're going to make you pay $1,000. I just gave it to you for free, right? Mike, this is looking like I want to jump back into store here. Look at that wick. I love seeing that wick. We're gonna jump back in a little bit here.
Like two Solana.
No, to the ad store.
Yeah, I mean,
I like
using
this.
two Solana.
Yeah, I might be doing. Yeah, I'll do two. I'm gonna do two right now. We're going in right now, folks. We are going right back into the ad store. So you saw me take profits yesterday. I made $2,100. Now I'm jumping back in. You're saying, Corey, what are you doing? Why are you jumping back in? Because we're just, that's what we do. We print money. We print money from our phones. Transactions taking a little bit, but yeah. What do you think, Mike? What do you think about this at store?
I kind of view it as I did Safe Moon in 2020, 2021. And that, like, it's basically a fetus. It's not even born yet. And, like, I basically am looking at a penny as my first sell off value. I did a little research on our last stream, and when I saw what this developer is capable of in market cap, I decided that selling was not in my best interest and just hold. Just just keep holding.
Yeah.
Like it's a
And that's
fucking
perfectly fine.
it's a roller coaster, dude. It's an emotional roller coaster to watch this thing drop under 2 zeros back to 3 zeros today and just ratchet back up in the midst
Mhm.
of a crypto market sell off. You know, it's one of those things. I could be completely wrong, and I would be okay with that.
And you know what? That's the beauty of it, folks, right? There is, like I said last night in the stream, there is no right or wrong in trading. And it might be confusing to some people who don't understand that concept. But yeah, there is no right or wrong in trading. There's only profitable and non-profitable. Meaning, I can lose a bunch of times, and someone who looks at, say, how we were taught in school to be how we were graded in school sets us up for failure, right? Make sure that trade went through there, and it did. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm back into the ad store. Just bought a little bit, right? It could pull back.
Is that your trader right there, the
But
two Solana?
yeah. What's that?
It must be, dude.
Yeah. So let me get back on topic here. So the way we were taught in school sets us up for failure in trading and actual like money and everything else, because in the way we were taught in school says that we get graded on the amount of correct answers we had on the test, and
No.
we compared those correct answers to the wrong answers, and that gave us a percentage as to how successful we are. This is not the case in trading, right? I've explained this many, many, many of times. You can be 30% right, 40% right, and still be profitable. And you might be saying, how is that possible, Corey? How can I lose 7 out of 10 trades and still be profitable? Well, my friends, that's called risk management. The holy grail you're looking for is not another indicator, it's not another strategy, it's not another crypto bro. It's risk management. That's what you're missing. I guarantee you right now, the if you know how to read the charts and you're frustrated because you're still not profitable, I've been there, right? You're still chasing price, you're still making bad mistakes. Well, guess what? You haven't gotten your emotions in check. You can have all this, everything I teach here. You can know it down even better than me. But guess what? If you don't have your emotions in check, it doesn't matter. Even if you have risk management, even if you know how to read price, even if you have the capital, if you do not have your emotions in check, you're cooked. You're done. You're not going to succeed. That's it. Why? Because you're going to just chase price. For me, I'm a terrible loser. I think a lot of men struggle with this. I hate losing. I hate ending the day red. I hate taking a loss. It hurts. I just when I take a loss, I'm gonna come back 10 times stronger. I'm gonna try even harder. But you do that in trading, it's gonna just compound the problem. It's gonna make it way worse. And I had to learn how to walk away. I'm not that is extremely hard. And be able to walk away even after you see price run in your direction, right? Because you already know you're emotional, right? I knew I was super emotional after taking that trade last night, so I didn't even. I mean, I took a couple trades and I was like, you know what? Market's not gonna run. Shut it down. Didn't care. Didn't care. Right? A lot of people, I mean, out there, they get euphoric and they start chasing price, and then very soon, guess what? They give all their gains back and a little bit more, and then on top of that, they give a piece of their soul. Because why? Doing something like that hurts. I don't know. Have you had that experience yet, Mike?
Oh,
You
100%.
make a bunch of gains and then you give it all back?
Yeah, I made a
I
ton of
have.
money off SafeMoon, and then I bought into Student Coin and Merchant Token, and I gave half of that income back. It was rough. It was.
And the hardest thing is you have nobody to blame but yourself.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you, Mike, most people are not cut out for this game. They are not built. They are not built this way. They're not built like me and you. They're not built like the Manic Money financiers. They cannot take shot after shot after shot and still come back. Right? I have you guys know I lost thousands of dollars trying to teach myself how to leverage trade. And I mean, it is a good chunk of money, but I know more people in a trading group that have lost five, six figures doing the same thing. And I feel very grateful that I only lost around a few $1,000s. I don't want to jinx myself because I when people are like, oh, you think you can actually make this a thing and make it successful? I don't like answering say yes because most likely, yeah, I probably could, but I don't. You know what, Mike? I still problem. I have a problem believing in myself. There we go. There it is. I'm not perfect, but there's a lot of pressure to this, folks. And at times, I feel like I don't want to jinx myself by saying something like, "Oh yeah, I finally got it," because I did that in the past. I always say, "I finally got it now. I think I'm so stoked. I'm so excited. I finally got it." And then all of a sudden, I turn around. I start breaking my rules. I get comfortable, and I forget where I came from. And then all of a sudden, the market comes around and smacks me in the face. And I'm like, "How did that happen? How did that happen?" And you're just blown away. That's what happens in trading sometimes. You really think you got it, and the market comes right back around, bam, gives you a big old ego check. And I think that's probably the process of being a successful trader. As we work our way up these plateaus, right? We have to get put in check sometimes. You know, let us know where we came from.
Right?
And that's why, Mike, I mean, you might ask, and the viewers might ask, why did I take profits the other night when price just kept going up? Well, I've lost so many times where I've changed my mindset where I'm like, you know what? If it's up this much, I take my money. Typically, and you guys see it, when I see altcoins, I take my money at 20, 30%. So I was lucky not to. I mean, I just didn't look at it. That was kind of the case here, but it's hard to
What's
say.
going on with this chart right now?
Oh, the app store.
You gotta open, dude. And I'm watching the deck screener right now. It is just
Yeah, yeah. So
rocketing, dude.
strong response off the 786. So you guys saw me. I entered back in with you guys live on. I can't show you my position, right? Because I'm not going to get in trouble with the SEC or anything like that. This is not financial advice. This channel is purely educational purposes only. We're not going to advise you to do anything. We had a comment yesterday. I deleted it, by the way, Mike. I deleted that comment. How did he start it? I need some advice. I'm sorry if you put that comment out there, you put that kind of comment on our stream. we're going to delete it because we don't give advice here. I'm sorry, folks. I don't want to be mean or anything like that, but we will never, ever, ever, ever give you any advice. I can't do that. And not only that, Mike, we have to go over this because this channel it's going to start getting bigger, and before it gets bigger, we need to start putting this out as well. Me, Crypto Corey, and Money Mike, we will never, ever, ever, ever reach out to you personally. We don't have time for that crap. I'm sorry.
Nope.
I'm just too busy,
100%.
and we don't have time for that. So if you ever get a message from someone called Crypto Corey or Money Mike asking you to send a seed phrase or some donation, or they're asking you for anything crypto related, you tell that person they are a scammer. Get out of my life. We will never, ever, under any circumstances, message you. You need to message us. If you want to talk to us, you need to send a message to us first. We will never reach out to you under any circumstances, right? Because we don't want anybody getting scammed on this channel, right?
Dude. The internet
Go ahead.
is rife with scammers.
So many, especially this space,
Yeah.
especially the crypto and the finance kind of world. Yeah, it's
I just
you
deleted
need to
all of
really watch yourself.
all the seed phrase scammers. I just deleted. I keep deleting them
Don't,
off the channel. They keep coming back.
and it's gonna get way worse, Mike. So, and we just gotta put that out. If you see anything like with seed phrase or anything like connect a wallet, nothing like that.
Don't
If
do
you
it.
do that, I guarantee you right now. Listen to me right now. If you do that, you will lose everything in that wallet. Might as well just go ride your little your little red wagon down Park Street in Hartford with stacks of money on it. Right? That's what you might as well do.
Without a firearm.
Yeah, yeah. With a sign that says free money.
100%, dude.
So
it makes no sense. Like you have to be careful in this.
yeah, we're trying to get some scammers, right? And we got to protect our audience.
No, like I literally
do
go
not
through all
fall for that.
the comments, and anytime someone drops a seed phrase for a cryptocurrency wallet, I delete it.
Yeah. So if you see that, guys, if you put that seed phrase in, guess what? Your money's gone. Guarantee it. So do not fall for this crap.
I don't know how they do it,
Right?
dude.
If it seems too good to be true, it most likely is.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it, dude, but they hack your wallet once you punch your seed phrase into your own cryptocurrency wallet. Best case scenario is you boot up a brand new wallet app and there's nothing for them to rob, but dude, they will take it.
Oh yeah. So don't fall for it, and don't fall for any of that crap. There's a lot of crap out there. So if you see anything suspicious, right? You trade something on the DEX on a Web3 app, and then you have some weird crypto mysteriously airdropped into your wallet. Do not touch it. Do not exchange it. Do not even touch it. If you do that, most likely your wallet will be drained. You will lose all your money in that wallet. So if you see anything suspicious, if there's any transactions or anything that you did not do, it's a scam. And it's designed to take all your money.
Nice. Did you want to cover Bitcoin? Because dude, what Bitcoin
Yeah, why
has
don't we
been
go
doing
over-
the past few days has been absolutely insane. Like I did not expect Bitcoin to drop like it did. I thought for sure once we got over 100K again, we were gonna keep going. Is that the 1 day chart?
Hey, why don't you let him know for a second? I'll be right back. What were you thinking?
So Bitcoin in the past couple days has gone through the roof. It is absolutely insane to watch this thing and its price action. So the past week alone, it has been absolutely freaking out of this world to watch this thing bounce from the 100, like from the 92,000 and a half range to 102 229. And like, I know the chart doesn't look fantastic for most people who haven't been trading for very long, but if you back it up to the 6 month, you realize this thing is just going to go through the roof sometime soon. So me and Corey were watching this thing as it went from 92.5 to 105. Oh, you're back.
Oh, we're back.
And
So
I was going over.
yeah, why don't we go over what's going on? And I've really, I was more bullish than I should have been bearish, right? And we were talking about this too, Mike. So the weekly, look how far we were talking about this for a while. Look how far the weekly is from price action.
The 1 month
Same kind
over.
of instance happened here, right? Look how far that spacing is from the 21.
Can you share?
So,
Can you share your screen?
oh yeah, let me get that up here.
Bring it up. There it is.
So, yeah, this is the weekly chart. So typically on the weekly, we have to maintain a good distance relative to the 21. So look how you see the chart up here, Mike?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. So look how far price action is from the weekly on the 21, the white line.
Freaking crazy.
I've been saying this. So this is the most likely scenario right now, is that we're creating this flag and we're going to consolidate and price is going to come up to touch, or 21 is going to come up to touch the price, right? And we get a flag, right? Target of the bull flag out of this weekly chart puts us at $145,000 Bitcoin, give or take 143. So I see this as the most likely scenario, folks, and we've been saying this on stream. I've seen this so many times. So let's bring up the RSI, by the way, because this is interesting as well. I'm sure divergence. Great, yeah, because I'm not signed into the proper account.
Yeah, I mean,
Get rid of this.
it's honestly insane to see this price action lately, and like people are basically saying like Bitcoin is done when it drops under 100K. Remember 4 years ago in 2021 when Bitcoin was hitting 70K and everything was going insane, and then to watch it,
Oh yeah.
yeah, to watch it not hold 100K and have people be like, "Oh, Bitcoin is done." Like, it is freaking insane.
Yeah, they missed out big time, right?
No, yeah. There's an entire Reddit subthread of people calling Bitcoin buttcoin, and they don't understand the tokenomics and the utility, and they say that like basically cryptocurrency is going under when the market cap is close to $3 trillion.
Mm. Yeah, they can't accept that they're wrong. You know, that's how it is.
Yeah, and they're jealous because they didn't buy in and they didn't get in on the gains.
So, where am I eyeing? Once again, we've been over this a few times, but for the new viewers, right, we have a weekly fair value gap, right? And this is an inefficiency in price. And more often than not, I see these inefficiencies get filled. We actually have a couple here, right? So there's one there, and then we also have another one here on the weekly chart. So, am I saying his price is going there? I cannot say definite. I cannot give you advice. I cannot say 100% certain. But can I say that when I looked at price over a long period of time, that more often than not, that these inefficiencies need to get filled before we continue? That would be the truth, right? So we have a fair value gap, and we're looking for the midway point of that fair value gap. 70, pretty much 77,000. So put that on your charts. I'll be looking at for an area of interest. Your first stop before there would be the 85. So I would also expect price. There's a possibility that we come back into this area. Let's look at the daily. I want to bring. Let's delete the RSI here. I want you guys to see in relation where that fair value gap is to the 200 moving average. See that? So we could drop down on the daily to this fair value gap, and it would be right at the 200. Let's pull our fib to the low to the high. And the 618 would be right above that midway point. So this is very well possible. This is on the table. All right. $77,000 Bitcoin before we decide to continue back up, take out all the stops, make everybody freak out. That is one of the possibilities. I don't want to scare everybody, right? But we have to go over every single possibility, right? And we're still bullish. That's the crazy thing. So everybody's freaking out right now. They kind of have a rounded top, complex head and shoulders, right? We talked about that last night. Got a complex head and shoulders here. But are we freaking out? No. The 1 hour just had a death cross, too. I think it was today, right? So, look in the 4 hour. 4 hours right about to do the same thing. But look at where the 4 hour is. Pull from the low, the high. Hits the 8.6 almost perfectly. So something to look at there. It's hard to say, Mike, right? It's really hard to say. I really think right now they're trying to fake people out again. Once again.
100%.
So you gotta
So I found
shoulder,
in a
head, right
situation
shoulder.
like this, it is best to look at altcoins. So Solana right now is hitting levels that it has not hit since November of 2021. You gonna bring up Solana? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, let's
It is hitting levels that it has not hit since November 2021, and there has been inflation. It happens in our fiat currency, and it also happens in, cryptocurrency. And it is still freaking chugging along like a legend. At $200
you
a token.
you watching the chat. Do we have any comments in the chat? Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
Not at the moment.
Nothing. Unbelievable.
We have watchers, but they are not
Yeah,
commenting.
it's all right. I mean, they're probably at work. They're probably doing, like they're busy. So a lot of people are watching the stream like while they're doing work, and that's why I did. That's how I got to where I would listen to trading videos all day at work, trying to learn something new, trying to learn the terminology. And that's the other thing that Corey brought up to me. He said, it sounds like a foreign language. It's like trying to read hieroglyphics. And I'm like, I know, man, like it's pretty wild. But I want just like give you guys some reassurance here. It took me, I mean, it's already been 5 years. I watch trading videos every single day. I'm still learning new stuff. But in the beginning, you hear all these terms like liquidity or divergence or all these things. Every time you hear me and Mike bring up a new term that you don't know, you need to go up and Google it. You need to look that into you have to put it into a search engine and understand what we are talking about. It took me some time, right? Buy side liquidity, AMD profiles. What is that? Accumulation, manipulation, distribution, right? SMT divergence, right? SMC, smart money concepts,
There's
right?
another Corey.
Yeah, he's at the DZ, but he spells it Korey.
Damn.
Yeah, no, he's on their level than me. Shout out to Corey. But I mean, yeah, he works at the DZ there, so
What do you
got
mean?
a lot more experience than me. The drop zone.
What is that?
So yeah, he's an instructor for
Oh,
skydiving.
Scotty. Yeah, the shaman.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well Brian, he's another dude. He's more into TradFi. I've been trying to get him to watch the stream as well, but yeah, Brian's pretty cool. Life mentor. There's a lot of life mentors that I met during skydiving. Incredible, incredible people. Like you really, if you're looking for some legitimate, um, genuine friends, go skydiving. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, Solana. Look at that. Solana hitting that 786. Beautiful bounce. Incredible, right? And we just swapped for Solana from the store. I really feel so blessed, Mike. I mean, if you see these opportunities come to you, and that's why you saw me sell on stream last night. I was so excited. You guys could see how excited I was. And when I get into that kind of frame of mind, I know it's time to shut it down. It's time to walk away from everything completely. I can't look at anything because when I start getting those feelings, I make stupid decisions. I've really dug myself into some holes that way. So the fact that I made so much money so quick was incredible. I just walked away and I'm like, I'm gonna go bask in my wins. I'm gonna enjoy this, right? Because so many people usually when they get that win, they want to jump into something else. They want to keep it going. They're like, oh, you're on a hot streak. No, 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 no. You need to start doing what everybody else is doing. That's what we're talking about on this stream. We're reconditioning our minds. That's what the manic money financiers do. We do the exact opposite of everyone else, right? When it's up 4, 5, 10x, and you're saying to yourself, oh man, it could go 100x, that, in that moment, when you have that thought, it's time to sell. Time to sell. Because how many times I want to share this I want to show this. I want to tell people about it. I'm so excited. As soon as you get that excited, time to sell. At least that's my rule. That's my rule. I'm not going to tell you I'm never going to tell you what to buy or sell. I'm never going to give you any advice. But for me, when I start getting those feelings, instant, without a second thought, boom, sell. And the complete opposite is true. When I feel like I want to sell, I want to get out, I'm like super scared and this is not going the way I want to go. Guess what? Add. Add to the position. Double down. That's right. We're going to go in harder. While everybody's panic selling, they're freaking out. They don't know what to do. Oh no, it's selling pressure. Blah, 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 blah. Buy that. Buy it. Boom. Next day, you know what that sound is, right? I love that sound.
The cash register, the wallet.
It's a money counter, right?
100%. Printing.
Yes,
Printing
sir.
money.
Yeah, we got Corey. He's in live on the stream right now. Big shout out to you, dude. We got a lot of people who've been reaching out to me lately. And really guys, I want more people to join our crew. We need to make this happen, right? If we could make that's what's crazy about this, Mike. We can put this and if we all have a group of people that are serious about this, we can change this into something even bigger than it already is. Right? If we had multiple people, like we get Corey jumping on the stream, we get other people that are interested and want to come in, like, hey, I'm just an investor in this and that. You come in and you just have a talk with us, and we get like 3 people on the stream, and then you like ask us questions. That would be sweet. I think that'd be cool. You know, have like a
100%.
threesome going on.
Dude, I always say threesomes are like having dinner with your parents. If I wanted to disappoint 2 people at the same time, I would have dinner with my parents.
I don't have any experience, so
Oh man.
but yeah, man, yeah, we need to have more people who are gonna ask questions live on stream that are gonna like have us talk about different areas because I try to go over as much as I can, but obviously I can't go over everything.
I mean,
And like,
the
especially
Sky is killing it the past couple streams.
yeah, man, like definitely adding to the stream, and then there's a few others that have jumped in, and our subscriber count goes up when you comment on the stream. It promotes the algorithm. It gets the video in front of more people. So hitting that like button, hitting the subscribe button, it all really does a lot of work. It helps our channel out tremendously, right? And really, I mean, we only have a certain amount of time before we start. Like, we're gonna have thousands of this channel is gonna go crazy pretty soon. So, and we're not gonna be able to read all the comments. That's what's gonna be even harder. So, you might as well ask questions now, because things are just gonna get chaotic within the coming months. I already know.
I mean, we are already talking about 5 ways in the YouTube comments.
The fact that we called out the ad store like when it was at like less than $1 million like $250,000
Yep.
market cap, dude.
Dude, absolutely insane. I still think it has a
Once
lot
again,
of ways to go.
oh yeah, it's still in its infancy. And that's what you just saw me. I jumped back in. I put another 400 back in, which is I got that money for free. So it's like whatever, dude. There was another guy who's went to high school with me. He asked me, he's like, how much money do you deposit like into crypto like a week to make this kind of money? I told him, like, it blew his mind. I'm like, I don't deposit any money. I never deposit any money. I only withdraw money. That's all I do. We only withdraw. We don't we don't put our own money into the markets.
What's his first name?
And it's like, what? What?
What's his first name?
We just go by Ty. Probably say call him Tyler. But
Tyler
yeah,
Cormier.
no, he was in my class.
Okay. Yeah, me and
But
Corey, we are like really old friends. When I say really old, meaning I was 5 and he was 3.
yeah, Mike was Money Mike was my first best friend in
Yeah.
my life.
Oh yeah.
Before I even know how to like barely like I wasn't even potty trained when we became friends. That's how crazy we go right back. Mike was his mother owned a daycare and that's how we met, which is pretty wild, right?
It is wild.
Everything happens for a reason.
It does. Yes, yes.
We'll, we'll have to throw up like a picture of our one of our 10x picks from back in the day, like when we'll have the the daycare reveal once we get to 1,000 subscribers, right?
Yeah, mom still
We'll get
has
the
them,
old
dude. Mom,
pictures.
mom will send me a picture if I ask her. I told her
You
to
know,
buy Palantir options. When like she got into a little windfall of money, I was like, dude, just buy
yep.
these Palantir options. And
Just do that.
spoiler alert, she didn't.
Oh, dude, it's like
Dude,
I don't understand what's going on. Like, there's a
dude,
lot of people that they want to do this, but they don't want to put their skin in the game.
dude, those Palantir options were insane. $37 calls for 2026 back in 2024 when they were worth $200 a contract, and they went to freaking dude Palantir. Yeah, you bring up this chart, dude, you're just gonna lose your mind. Like this looks like a freaking meme coin. PLTR looks like a freaking meme coin, dude. Abs-
Insanity. And we were calling
Absolutely
this one out.
insane. I was like,
Yeah,
Mom,
we were
you
calling
need to
this one
buy this right
out.
now, and she did not do it.
Look at that parabola. Nice curve. That's what we're looking for. So, anybody who's new watching, I want you guys to take note of how this creates a curve right here. This is what we call a parabola. And typically, it's some of the most powerful moves that we see in the market when we start seeing a curve like this. And that's exactly what happened to the ad store. We saw that happening last night, and I was like, oh my goodness. I felt so lucky. And it's like, see how it curves, right? We're looking for the parabola. And a lot of coins will do this. But yeah, here another crazy. I almost said crypto, but this is a TradFi.
Yeah, this
We
is
were
a
giving
freaking
Palantir at like
stock.
$10, dude.
Yeah. Dude, I was telling my mom about this when it was 15 bucks a share. I was like, you need to buy these freaking options because it is going to go through the roof. And she did not listen to me, dude. Oh,
Unbelievable.
yeah, I know. I know. It's one of those things, man. Like, it's going to happen. And it's going to happen for a little while until.
Bitcoin dumping right now.
I know,
What is
dude.
going?
Dude, bring up that chart. This is freaking insane. it
Yeah, I just got stopped out for like $30.
it
It's all right,
finally
but
dropped below 95. Obviously, if you're gonna bring up the long term chart, it's gonna still look good. If you bring up the short term chart, you're gonna see this dump just below
this is
94.
crazy right now.
Yeah, I mean, every time that we stream, the Asian markets are taking over, and therefore they will literally manipulate the crap out of this thing.
Yeah, it took that low, and yeah, it looks pretty. Looks like it's just gonna come right back up. So it got me good right there.
I know.
A
You
little,
should have
little.
bought right there, dude.
Yeah, this is just. It's just acting pretty crazy. I have to say, guys, this
Yeah.
is not something you want to engage with
Yeah.
for sure. Not.
Yeah. It's like your girlfriend when she's on her period. Do not engage. Just throw tacos at her. Like she'll be fine if you just throw tacos at her. Just give it some time. Just throw some tacos at her.
Yeah, dude, it like looks like something wants to push this thing down. Like it's whatever's going on right now, it's saying, "Hey, we're going down, unfortunately, guys." And that's how it is.
I know we were calling it, dude. We were saying like if the first weekly candle of the month is green, it means that it's probably going to be red for a little while. And
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a red month if we typically see the first week trade up.
don't be discouraged. Like
Yeah,
when stuff like this
it's all right.
happens, it's time to jump into brand new altcoins. It's time to like find pre-sales and find stuff that nobody else has discovered yet, because people who are pulling their money out of Bitcoin are going to be looking for places to make profit. And those are going to be the altcoins that nobody has
Exactly.
heard of yet.
So yeah, typically, it looks like that Bitcoin wanted to run, and then it just dumped in our faces like super violent, super quick. So usually when I see this, I just entered into a short, just got stopped out. So I'm probably gonna be chasing price here, but it's all right. Um, yeah, we're just, it's hard to call what's going on. Like I'm sticking to my guns here. Like the weekly tells us that we need to pull back to around 88, at least 88,000. Um, the weekly really needs to touch that 21. This is why I'm like more, I guess you could say bearish in the short term. But um, yeah, price needs to touch that 21 before we continue. And
What
right
is the
now it
21?
wants the 21 moving average on the
Yes.
weekly. So for every 21 weeks, we get an average. And using this average, that's what the white line is. And where is the white line? And this is how simple we make it for our for my students and for my followers and subscribers, right? We need to see this price bars. We need to see the bars touch line. It's that simple, folks, before we continue. One or two things is going to happen, right? We continue sideways, we create a flag, which is, I would see, the most likely scenario. And price comes up to touch this 21. Or we get a major pullback and it comes down to touch 21 and then pops. It's hard to say, right? There's a lot of things on the table, but economic data was bearish today. So I mean, take with what you will. A lot of the times we've seen news bearish and then all of a sudden, markets flip. It's just been strange lately.
Ooh. Ooh, damn.
It's coming right back up to take all the short sellers right now.
Yeah, you're
But yeah,
right.
it's been acting like this for a while. I'm not going to be surprised if it comes up
The
to
only thing
take
that was
all the
not bearish in economic data was the unemployment claims. The normal
Mm,
Thursday fresh unemployment claims. That's insane, dude. Consumer credit was horrible
yeah.
this week.
Yeah, it's coming right back. It's gonna about to take my position again. Oh. Yeah, frustrating, I have to say. Like you see this is not something you want to be trading,
Ooh.
folks. I'll tell you that right now. It's just it's just gonna be difficult all around.
I mean, the live chart is showing a V-shaped correction. Are you seeing the same thing I
Oh
am?
yeah, it's coming right back up.
Oh yeah, wild, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm sticking with my long term that we need to touch that 21 on the weekly. I'd say we have more consolidation at the very least here.
I don't know, dude. I've been watching the stock market, and there's a ton of companies. Twitter, I should say X, formerly known as Twitter, and not only that, multiple freaking politicians pushing for a strategic Bitcoin reserve with the federal government. Like,
Hmm.
there's a stock, a penny stock called Cooler, KULR or KULLR, and they're saying that Bitcoin is going to. Oh, oh, they're saying Bitcoin KULR. They were saying Bitcoin is going to basically go to 200K this year. So,
That's how you know there's some weird, funky stuff going on right now.
well, yeah, actually, dude, surprisingly enough, at 8 p.m. tonight, like an hour and 15 minutes ago, the stock market closed down for 24 hours because Jimmy Carter died.
Yeah, I saw that in my trading group. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
what? So now they're gonna just create like this new holiday.
Yeah. No, 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 no,
Some
no.
dude.
It's not a new holiday. It's just basically, dude, I don't know what it is, dude. It doesn't make any sense. So from Thursday, July 8th at 8 p.m. to or January, sorry. So from Thursday,
Yeah.
January 8th at 8 p.m. to Thursday, January 9th at 8 p.m. The stock market, all financial markets are closed for 24 hours.
Really?
Dude,
Yeah, I saw that too. It's crazy.
dude, it makes no sense. It's almost like they knew that the boomers were going to sell off and they were like, "Hey, let's shut down all trading for 24 hours." Right?
Yeah,
And they're going to open it back up on Thursday night at 8 p.m. for overnight trading before the beginning of your trading on Friday, cuz like people like to do the overnight trading. It makes
that's
no
crazy. You know,
dude, it makes no
tell
sense.
me the markets aren't rigged, Mike.
It really makes it seem like they're rigged when they do crap like this. Cuz the S&P has not been doing good.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's ugly, dude. Right now the S&P is trading at 588, $5,880. It could not maintain the $6,000 range, and it just like it was starting to dump, and they were like, "Hey, let's like pause things for one day on a Thursday."
That's crazy.
I
That is
know.
craziness.
I know. What are you gonna do? But like I was saying, there's a company that has literally put out a freaking press release saying that anytime Bitcoin drops under 97,000, they're gonna buy up a bunch until their cash reserves are 90% Bitcoin. And there's a bunch of companies doing that right now. They're just buying up
That's
Bitcoin.
crazy.
Dude, they're buying up Bitcoin. They're not buying up cash. They're not buying up gold. They're buying up freaking Bitcoin. Think about it.
Yeah, I just got walked on with that
Did
trade.
you just do a
I don't know
trade?
what happened. Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
I mean,
Oh yeah, just lost $50, pissing me off.
The Asian markets are taking over, dude. I can actually see exactly where you went wrong there, and it's within the.
So I'm long right now. I'm gonna hold the long. I'm kind of over leveraged, but it is what it is.
Yeah, my camera just went out.
So yeah, I'm in the trade, $8,000 trade right now. I am long. My low is below this low. I am probably gonna get walked on. Who cares, right? Because I made some money yesterday, but why don't we just see what happens? Why would I long, Corey? Why are you taking long when we're below the 200? Well, folks, look at this flag. We're getting this flag here. I want to see this get back above the 200. I want to see us pump, and we're gonna destroy all the shorts right now. Everybody who's shorting, they're chasing, and that's why I'm long. Everything looks bad. Everything really looks bad. But let's look at this. 1 hour. We're gonna pull from the low to the high. Right. 886. 786, really getting a strong response at the 786. So my stop loss is below this low. If we go below that low, guess what? We're going to go much, 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 much lower. So why am I long? Because I'm anticipating the fact that we're still bullish and that people are about to get wrecked super, super hard. And that's why I'm saying I'm going to put my stop loss below that low, because if it goes below the low, we're probably going to keep going lower, right? So what I think, in my opinion, right, we have a greater chance of going up than we do going down at this point in time. I could be completely wrong,
I would say
but
that's
in the
safe to
short
say.
term, I'd
Like,
say 24 hours, we come back up and wreck people. Think that, oh, you know what? You thought you can go short, you could chase this price action. Guess what? Yeah, you're going to get smacked.
I mean, Bitcoin dropped to 93.5 and instantly rebounded.
So yeah, we had the stop loss hunt. That's exactly what we're watching right here, Mike. We have a stop loss hunt. I mean, this can very well keep going. This is super super high risk what I'm doing right now. But we dumped for a good amount of time. That's the thing. So I'm this we should just call this channel bottom hunters. We're bottom hunters here. We're looking for the bottom. You want to find the bottom, you watch this channel. That's all we do. So 786 retracement. I'm going for it, right? That's what we do.
It's wild,
That's
dude.
what we do, baby. Come on, don't tell me it hit the 786 again, Corey. Come on. This is getting old. This is getting old, right? Not perfect, but pretty much there, right? And that's why I'm long right now. Yes. Everything is saying this is super sketch. This is super high risk. But I am staying in this long until I get stopped out. Like I said, I'm right until the market proves me wrong. And then it's probably it's gonna prove me wrong right now. But who cares, right? I'm just gonna enter back in on another one. So yeah. So when I say stopped out, yeah, Corey, I mean my stop loss gets hit. I have an automatic order set up at that level, so when it hits, I'm on it automatically sold. I'm out. So I could be asleep, I could be driving, I could be doing whatever. It doesn't matter. My stop loss is set there. It's going to automatically sell, and I have nothing to worry about. So yeah, we're gonna get some people up to speed. Yeah, it can be super overwhelming in the beginning. You don't know where to start. You don't know what to look at. You don't know what, you know. It's pretty crazy.
It is.
But it is what it is, right? We're gonna get you up to speed. We're gonna get you on this crypto game. This is Manic Money Finance channel. That's what we do around here. And we're not gonna be scared, right? We're gonna just keep trading. Keep trading with what we know how to do. And we might be wrong. And it's all right because the next time we know eventually we're gonna be right. And risk management keeps us profitable. All right, that's what we talked about in the stream. Risk management. You need to figure out what that is, how to use it properly, because that's what you're missing. That's what you're missing here. So, you have anything you want to go over, Mike?
Um, I'm gonna be honest, not really. I'm
Yeah.
100% into the
I mean,
cryptocurrency game. I have to say that my Robinhood short term loan trick did not work out up until this point. And tomorrow the markets are
say
closing.
again. You're getting cut out there.
So my Robinhood short term loan trick that I was telling you about did not work out
Yep.
to this point.
Uh,
Yes. And tomorrow it's going to be bouncing back to the account and it's not going to be good. So, like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I decided to just like not sell anything and ride with it and see what happens. So, we are a very unique situation where I did this Robinhood short term loan thing where I try to transfer from my bank, even though I know the money isn't there. And the instant deposit lets me invest in a bunch of different stocks. And
mm,
therefore, I am now down about $80, but I really don't care. And because like my profits on the cryptocurrency is so good. And I'm just gonna like kind of see what happens with the Robinhood thing because the markets are closing for 24 hours and they can't sell my stocks if they wanted to or not. So I will let you
yeah,
all know how that goes.
this is a sketchy time to be trading
Dude,
with
it's really
the
weird, dude.
crap that's going on.
Yeah, why are they shutting down the
So,
markets for 24 hours? It doesn't seem right, right?
yeah, it's typical typical market manipulation crap. I'm
Exactly.
not gonna fall for it because we've seen it before.
It makes no sense.
So yeah, not Steve. Corey's asking about XRP. Everybody's talking about XRP. Why don't we talk about XRP real quick? So XRP, super manipulated. Like I would assume it's like pretty much deep state coin. Um, I sold it like 60 cents. I put like a few $1,000s into it. Am I pissed about it going to $2? Yeah, I'm pissed about it. But would I jump in with my money right now? Absolutely not. Right? The risk that you would lose money is way higher than the amount of money that you'd gain. I mean, let's just be honest, right, Mike? If, say, XRP goes to $5 right now, all you would do is 100 you would 2x your money. That would
Double your
100%.
money.
That's it. That's it. 100%. I mean, yeah, 100% is really good. Don't get me wrong, folks. Don't get me wrong. 100%, I'll take that all day. But what is the likelihood that we get 100%? I really can't tell you. But as you saw, we jumped into the App Store 2 days ago and we got 400%, and it took way less time. So the stuff that's going on right now about XRP, and do not fall for it, right? And I could be completely wrong, and you might hate me in the future. And if the XRP goes to 100K, then I'll admit I'm 100% wrong. But right now, would I buy XRP as a professional crypto trader? No, I would not. I wouldn't even touch it because it's so manipulated. It's not even funny. There's really no high probability setup. There's no way to determine as to where it goes. But say if you were investing in XRP, for if you believed in the project, right? And you wanted to wait 5, 10 years from now and you expected it to go somewhere to then. So yeah, you could throw a few $100, whatever you don't care about, right? If you have, say, like 10K on the side you don't care about, put that there and don't care about it. Just move on and start investing in other places. But for me, right, I'm looking for a layer one, and that's basically what XRP is, right? It's a layer one, it's a blockchain in itself. I would be looking more at Pulse Chain. I would be looking more at Cardano. I would be looking more at, say, Sui, right? These are coins that are layer ones. Was a layer one. It's a coin that operates on the first layer of the blockchain. So much like Bitcoin is the Bitcoin network, Ethereum is the Ethereum network, Solana is the Solana network. That is what we call a layer one. So XRP is technically a layer one. It is its own network, and really, do you see any meme coins on XRP? Do you see any dexes on XRP? Do you see any borrowing features on XRP? No, nothing. There's no utility. There's no infrastructure. There's nothing. So why wouldn't you put your money into, say, like Cardano or Pulse Chain, where it actually has an ecosystem? It actually has something that people are trading on, right? Why would you do that? That's all I got to say about XRP. Not really doing
Oh,
what I wanted to do.
yeah, I'm not a fan of it either, dude. Like it's not a great cryptocurrency. The majority of the circulating supply is not on the market. Why would you buy that, dude? It makes no sense.
No, yeah, you got to that's what we talk about. We got to let people know, like, to be able to look at that. What's going on with the circulating supply? What's going on with the volume? It's a lot of stuff you have to look at. Um, I think it's a great place to leave off. What do you think, Mike?
Sounds good, dude.
Yeah, and we'll get this thing going. We're gonna get another one going tomorrow, but
Always.
currently, right now, I'm in a Bitcoin long.
Oh,
Might
jumping
get
back
walk.
in.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm probably gonna get walked on. It's all right, but it is what it is. So, all right, guys, I jump on a call after this with Corey if he's still interested, and we're gonna get him up to speed. But if you guys have any questions, make sure you put them in the comments. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you guys let us know what's going on, what you guys are doing. How can we help? Right? This is educational purposes only, right? Nothing that you see here should be misconstrued as financial advice. But as of right now, like, I am watching this flag on the 1 minute. Let's see if we can get back above that 200, if I'm back above that 200, I'm already front running this long, so I'm in on the long. Let's see what happens. I could very well be stopped out. This is super high risk, but that's what I do, right? Sounds like we're going to be signing off here.
Oh yeah, bud.
Another great. So, if you have any questions, like I said, put them in the comments. We're going to go over them next time on the stream. I'm going to go eat some food. We did another phenomenal job tonight. Like I said, I am currently in the long. Yes, we are below the 200. Yes, we have a death cross. Yes, things are looking very scary. Why am I going long? Well, you're just gonna have to wait till the next stream to figure that out, right? And see if I actually call this the move right. I probably, very well could be stopped out, but as of right now, I'm going to hold steady. I'm going to hold strong, and I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm going to stick to my strategy. So,
Tell JR I said hi.
all right, guys. Oh yeah, yep. We're gonna get some food going here. So,
Nice. Oh, talk to you tomorrow, bro.
all right. Have a good night, guys. We love y'all.